Okay, so the eagle-eyed amongst you may have noticed that Dorothy is not in Kansas anymore. I'm in fact on holiday. I'm not going to tell you where. In fact, I'm going to let you guess in the comments. It's not a competition, there's no prizes. But if you want to guess where I am, write it in the comments. But quite aside from me being on holiday, we've got something very important to do, and that is continue with Gasbbuteo League. And today we've got a match-up between the Arsenal Dream Team versus previous cup holders, Mansfield. So we're going to get on that. It's a little bit of a different game. Not least of all, I forgot to bring my what they call solo play keepers. So we've got normal stick keepers in, which don't, well, they just don't save as much. And also, we're on the muddy pitch that is directly on the table. I do have a nylon pitch with me, but it's so crinkled, I think it would probably do more harm than good. So it's probably going to be quite a fast-paced game, and we're more than likely going to lose that football once or twice onto the floor. Let's just get that classic noise down already. We're going to hear a lot of that. Okay, so we've got 10 minutes on the Gasbbuteo clock, which I'm still not convinced I know how to work. But let's just give it a go, shall we? Okay, so Arsenal, not even in the D to take their kickoff. No point doing the, what's it called, flipping the coin to see who plays in the home half of this match, because both halves are exactly the same. That's still a Mansfield ball, just about. Neatly got past. I don't think it hit any Arsenal players. Both teams here are a little bit tentative on this new pitch, because although it is a muddy pitch, which normally runs slow, that's a throw-in. As I said, although it's the muddy pitch, so that was a throw into Arsenal, wasn't it, from there? There's nothing underneath it, as I said earlier, so we're just going to have to run with it and see how we get on. Arsenal, chaotic as ever, all over the shop. I was hoping to get a couple of goals in this next match, but I'll be honest with you, we're just going to have to see how we get on. Right, come on, that's not good enough. Arsenal tripping all over the place as usual. Mansfield, this Arsenal player is going to try and, no, he didn't, he was trying to curl around then, steal the ball, gave it away to Gilberto, number 19 for Arsenal. Campbell now. Oh God, these Arsenal figures are awful. I'm just saying this. The Dream Team figures. Absolutely the worst Gasbbuteo figures I've ever played with, without doubt. Missed. Everyone's still finding their feet. Arsenal, can they even get to the ball? Probably not. So we've got Mansfield now. Ooh, came off an Arsenal player, so it means that's been given away. Oh dear, come on. Given away again, but Arsenal are facing the wrong way. Now what Mansfield needs a little tap. That was a little bit too much. They're not quite. Oh, nice steal by them. Shame they couldn't get behind that ball then. Now, if Arsenal can tap this forward, they can't even get their head to the ball. They could have had a chance at scoring. Instead, it's Mansfield who do get the ball. They're going to have a go. Oh, and it comes in off the keeper. I knew those keepers were going to be struggling, going to be trouble. So let's put I've put that up. I don't know what I'm doing with this timer, so just going to have to remember that Mansfield are the home team in this, even though they shouldn't be. Well, they're going to have a go. Oh, and he comes in off the keeper. So, reset up. We have 1-0. Don't know if you can see that with 6:47 to play. Arsenal with the kick-off again. Off we go. Give it away straight away to Mansfield, who are already sensing victory. Ooh, but that was a bad move forward by the field. Now, Arsenal managed to keep all that ball. They're going to have a shot on goal now. Ooh! This just hasn't crossed the line. That is very close, but it hasn't crossed the line. So that means it does go to the Mansfield keeper. He's saying he's going to use his goal kick for it. No, he's not. You know what? It's still in play. And Arsenal, did they lose possession because it came off the keeper? So, a little tap forward there. So at least that was an attempt for him. I think that was the best bit of football we've seen off Arsenal in this tournament. These bloody figures, mind. Okay. Right, let's move it. So, Mansfield. Bit of danger for them. Given away. Arsenal can just gently get around that ball. These fingers are so sensitive to touching them because they're like sort of bottom heavy. Move forward. I trip over a chair. Right, Mansfield to defend now. Did he graze that ball? I don't know if he did. I think it might be Arsenal's ball, this, right in front of the goal, and it's in. Hang on. Didn't hear the crowd roar. There you go. So now it's 1-1 in this very strange match. Although some would say a bit more like real Sabuteo than normal. Right in front of the goal. And it's in. Right, 5 minutes and 5 seconds to play. Let's just have a bit of a refresher. Let's do this. Don't cross the line, lads. So, Arsenal managed to steal that ball. They're going to be a bit careful with it, got his head to it. Now, Vieira has to take control. He trips up everywhere, which means now Mansfield, ooh, just about keeping that in play. Who's he going to get up there? Send someone up the wing, didn't quite reach it, which means Arsenal have the opportunity to trip over. What's the prize? Mansfield getting themselves in a good position. That's not particularly bad for them, even though they did touch the ball, because I suppose they know what's going to happen with Arsenal. Arsenal keepers now coming out, falling over. These goals are a little bit lightweight. We did used to use these goals a lot. Then we upgraded to the metal ones. It's a little slice in, goes into the box. It is still Mansfield's ball, but I'm not sure they can get to that anywhere. This guy, oh, good attempt by him, but went to the keeper. So that is now, the keeper is, I'm going to say that's just out in the penalty box zone. So it is Arsenal's ball, so they can use their kicking keeper to pass that up. Good little attempt by Mansfield, that. That's awful. Keeper's going to have to come out now. This could be dangerous for Arsenal. Oh, attempt, but it's blocked away. Oh, you little bugger, come here. Right, so that would be then, came off an Arsenal defender, so it's a corner for Mansfield. Now, does anyone want to get any players in position? Largely pointless with Arsenal because they fall all over the place. Mansfield's going to move out a little bit. He's going to stand up there. You know what? Mansfield going to send another option down there. Right. Corner. Got to be careful flicking this ball on this this setup because it's very fast moving indeed. Ooh, another attempt by Mansfield. Did go to that player. I think did it roll off that Arsenal player, so it's an Arsenal's ball? I'm not sure actually. I think that's actually still Mansfield's ball, but that is definitely Arsenal's. Now Arsenal, working the ball up the pitch. Defence is wide open. Keeper's going to have to come out. Ooh! God, bloody hell. Oh, back. The Arsenal player has come out of his base. I did glue a lot of these. Right, Mansfield keeper's coming across there. And what we're going to see now is, what have we got left? 141. He ran up, spirited attempt by Arsenal. Now, Mansfield could be in trouble. It's Arsenal getting ahead to the ball. They've got to get round it. That was a bit of a foul. Mansfield going to take a free kick there. No referee here, of course. He's on holiday. So Mansfield going to take a little free kick. Gently punt that up the pitch. There's a lot of people down there. Almost a kind of wall that's built up. 1 minute, 4 seconds to play. Ooh, attempts. Where is it? Attempt by Mansfield just went wide, unfortunately, and bounced all over the floor, which is already getting irritating. As we go for a Arsenal goal kick, given away to Mansfield. Very dangerous indeed. I think that's still their ball. So they're working up that wing. Didn't quite manage it. Arsenal now. Back to Mansfield. 18 seconds to play. Ooh, good little attempt. I get around the camera there. Stumbled all over the pitch. Arsenal kick it up. He can't get to it. Bangs if you're running out of time. There we go. We're not doing extra time here because quite frankly it's too complicated. But we finished the first half on Arsenal 1, Mansfield 1. Sorry, Mansfield 1, Arsenal 1. Oh, there you go. Exciting stuff. Let's magic ourselves to the second half. Welcome back to the second half of match 8 of Gasbbuteo League, where we see Mansfield 1, Arsenal 1. I've moved off the Jamesons onto a lovely ice-cold beer from the fridge. If you're not familiar with these, I have featured them in Gasbbuteo previously, although they don't sponsor anything. No one ever sponsors anything. It's called the Bristol Rover by New Bristol Brewery. Lovely little pale ale, which is currently ice cold. Exactly what I need, because if you've worked out in the comments where I am, then and you've been here yourself before, you'll know that when you walk in these places, they are boiling. They do not starve you of heat. So if you ever do come here and you've worked it out, first thing you want to do when you get in, turn the heating down. Right, should we crack on? You may be wondering why I'm deliberately not mentioning it, because I don't want you to think this is like an advert for it. You know, don't get any beer sponsors, don't get any location sponsors either, so I don't really want to advertise stuff. Right, should we crack on with this? 10 minutes on the clock. No, that's not how you do it. That's how you do it. Right, Arsenal have got the kick-off, and they do manage to give that ball away to Mansfield. Oh, missed there. So that's a bit weird. Little quick kick. So it means Arsenal get the chance to trip over yet again. Catching in the mud on this pitch, obviously, because this is the muddy pitch. It is a bit more woolly than your normal pitches. Tap forward. Arsenal passing the ball between themselves. Opportunity now for them to shoot, but they just give it away. Slice that ball. Mansfield now. Got to be really careful here. This guy's got to slide up. That's an excellent slide up. Went the wrong side of it, but he was right on. Not so good. It's one of these race to the ball types. Now Arsenal better be careful here because, I see what they were doing, trying to get the ball away. Unfortunately, in doing that, they gave away possession. If Mansfield careful here, second tap, can they? No, is the answer to that. So that was, did that come off? It was an attempt, so it's a goal kick, I think, to Arsenal. Right, good. A bit more controlled now. Lost possession there. Keeper better be careful. Mansfield thinking, you know what? Let's get this game done. Ooh! He flies off towards towards the bathroom. Runs back on, and that is now, did that hit an Arsenal player? I think it did. So it's Arsenal's ball, although it is in the penalty box, so they're going to use their kicking keeper to keep him out of trouble. Nice little pass up to their attackers. Do nothing with that. However, that's fairly protected. So Mansfield almost making a defensive move there. Arsenal keeping hold of the ball. Not want to risk anything. They know they're the underdogs in this. Ooh, nice little ball by then. They actually got to it. Unfortunately, gave it away. Now we have the reverse of that. So Mansfield ball. Putting it at the pitch, giving that away to Arsenal. A lot back and two. Mansfield keeper better come across there. Arsenal. Oh, God, everyone went everywhere. Lightly. Right, so after a short intermission, finding players and running about a minute down on the timer, we're back to the game. We're gonna have to do an extra couple of minutes of stoppage time at the end of this. Right. Any young Gasbbuteo players watching this thinking, what the hell's all this about? Is this what Gasbbuteo life is like? All I'm saying is, when you get the opportunity to buy surrounding fences, do it. Right, next. So, wasn't sure what happened there, or in fact what was going on. So we're saying Mansfield had a goal kick. Arsenal now have the ball again. 5 minutes on the clock, but we are going to do some stoppage time. So they're just farting about. Was he had 3 flicks on the ball? He must have done. That one can go back to him now, but he couldn't quite reach it. Right, now, this Mansfield player, he's miles out of the way. Could do with getting him into play. This guy's going to slide up there. Right. Arsenal. Oh, he touched that ball. I mean, many people would call that a handball, but let's just play the game. That hit Mansfield, which means they can slide back and defend that. Excellent work by them. Look at them stealing this ball away. In total control of the game now. Unfortunately, just didn't quite slide the right direction there. Now, Arsenal, what are they going to do? He was trying to get around there, but he didn't quite manage it. Mansfield. Excellent ball by them. The Arsenal keeper's going to have to come across there and pop out a little bit. Missed. So he can run on. Now that's Arsenal's ball. They have possession, but they're miles away from it, and it's not in the penalty zone. which is quite dangerous for them because now Mangersfield can tap that up. Didn't quite get it. Arsenal trips up. Oh no, this is a disaster for Arsenal. Oh, Mangersfield, what are you doing? That was your chance to take the lead, and instead you messed it up. So, a very, very lucky escape for Arsenal there. That's Mangersfield's ball now. I'm not sure what they're going to do with that. Oh! Free kick to Arsenal just inside the centre circle. Mangersfield going to take the opportunity to get a couple of their players back at the pitch. Arsenal going to take the opportunity to stop gassing like old mates in the middle and crack on with playing football. Ball forward, runs to the feet of Mangersfield. Tap, really careful. They've got to be careful, these players. Oh, that was a good pass into space. Unfortunately, they couldn't quite. Oh, what a brilliant defensive steal by Arsenal. However, what are they going to do with this? Nothing. Not a lot. In fact, no one can. No one can get to this ball. It's too awkward for them all. Oh. Now, he's got one more flick on the board. If he can bring it across, he can do. And that is right in the firing zone. This guy's going to have a chance. Oh, and it's in! And he dives off the pitch. Under the camera. Sorry then. Squeals of pain at me. So that is now 2-1 to Mangersfield. Chance. Oh, and it's in! And he dives off the pitch. There we go. Nice. Straight away. It's a throw in to Mangersfield from there. Just sort of remembering as we go, both teams have had a warning. So any future infractions will result in a yellow, then a red. Mangersfield quite happy to just sort of sit on the ball now. They don't have to do anything. Gave that away though. That was a bit of an error by them, because if he can tap forward, give that ball away. Right. Mangersfield. What was that? Slipped all over the place. Next, Arsenal, who don't manage to get to the ball. Okay, had to reset there because there was a bit of a commotion going on. So what I've done is I've taken the time that we were on anyway, which was about 1:40. I've added an extra minute for stoppage time. We're just going to call it 3 minutes and get on with it. And then when it's done, it's done. 3 minutes on the clock. Entirely unsure whose ball it is. I think it was Arsenal's. So they're going to take a shot on goal. See if we can do this. And that is... Oh. You know what? You can say what you like. It hasn't crossed the line. It hasn't crossed the line. So I rolled it across the line there. So that's it. So that is a... well, the keeper gets behind it. Good attempt by Arsenal, but it didn't go in. Marginally stayed over the line. Talk about that how you will. Mangersfield drop off the table. Oh God, blimey. And it is still Arsenal's ball. Did he get that? I'm not sure. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. You got me joking. Don't go to there. Thank you. Now that was booted out. I'm not even sure where that went out. So we're saying it's a goal kick to Mangersfield. It's all falling into disarray. Missed. This could be dangerous for Mangersfield now. Come on. Oh, trips up. He trips up. He passed the ball across. Oh, why did you make the floor so low? Right. Where I don't even know where that came off. We're just going to have to say goal kicks if it comes off. Unless I spot where it was. I suspect it might have been a throw-in from there, was it? Is that a throw-in from Mangotsfield from about there? Right, we'll do that. Right, like I said, Mangotsfield kind of taking their time. Nice bit of football by them. Settling down. What we've got, 46 minutes, 46 seconds to play. Ooh, I tell you what. Arsenal keeper come over there. Mangotsfield could get gently on that ball. I should have just blasted it. Oh, that's was a foul. Let's pause that minute. Pause it. 24 seconds to play. Foul to Arsenal. Mangotsfield. Got a free kick, so Mangotsfield now on a yellow. Let's start the timer again. Could this be a chance for Arsenal? Oh, just goes wide. Oh, come here. Bugger. Goal kick to Mangotsfield. Right, we're ending this because it's killing me. So, final score, Mangotsfield 2, Arsenal 1. Arsenal had quite a few chances there. But yeah, so it is. Anyway, I had planned on doing, in fact, you know what, I'll chat about this in a moment. Now, probably looks like I've got a halo there with that thing. But what I was going to say is that I had planned on doing a couple of matches whilst I was here. And I'm going to bother doing that because quite frankly, it's too much hard work. But until next time, where we will be back in Gasbbuteo Stadium for a very, very important match to me, which is Bristol Rovers versus Raytons, which is also one of the Link Aligned charity matches. Only one thing left to say really. Up the gas.